Coming up, I'm going to show you how to make some beautiful gift baskets for any occasion. Hi, I'm Robin, and today I'm making memories just by putting together some beautiful items I found at the dollar store. I'm going to be using these baskets that I got at Dollar Tree last year for $1.25. Aren't they beautiful? I'm also going to be using some cellophane to give the items some height when you're putting them in the basket. You don't want them to be inside the basket, but more on top. I'm participating in the Memories for Mom playlist hosted by Indiana Jones. Now let's make Mom something to remember. I decided I wanted a center focal point inside the basket. So using a tall glass that I got at Dollarama, I liberally coated a photo of a mother and daughter that I got online and put it on the glass. Then, just using my hands to smooth out all of the wrinkles, I made sure that it was on secure. And then I decided to use this lace curtain that I had on hand. And using hot glue, I glued 2 pieces to the back. Here's how it looks so far. I really like the lace on it. Then I had some ribbon, so I decided to put that on the top and the bottom of the vase. So I just used some more hot glue. And I had this ribbon in my stash, so I just added that on. Then I decided that I wanted a bow on top, so using another small piece of the ribbon, I folded it over and glued the middle section. Then I put a little pearl in the middle. Once that was done, I wanted to add some flowers. And I had this onion grass and also some beautiful lilies that I had picked up at Dollar Tree. I took a few of the little butterflies off and it was complete. Now to assemble the basket. I decided to put the heavier items inside first, and I had a barbecue book I had gotten at Dollar Tree and 2 garden tools, so I just added them in. Then I put my centerpiece in. Now I was just rearranging everything so that it was fitting well, and the garden tools were slipping around a bit, so I decided to use some Scotch tape to stick them in so that they were more secure. I put the floral arrangement back inside and added the cellophane all around so the smaller items would look higher in the basket. One by one, I added each item. In this basket, I put a reusable cup, nail polish, a mirror set, eyeshadow, a candle, a cute notepad that says "Happiness is homemade," how's it looking so far? An eyeglass case goes back here. Coconut oil hair mask fits right over here. I also had a yard sign in the back there and garden gloves. Now it's time to wrap it in big cello. So first I cut off a piece large enough for about 2 times the size of the basket. And once I have the desired size, I place it down diagonally on the table. Then I place my basket on top. Now you do want to have your ribbon ready for the top. And then you take all of the long sides of the cellophane and lift them up towards the ceiling, making sure to have a good grasp on it and have it all up and in your hand. And once you do that, you can tie the top, and after a bow it looks like this. Isn't it pretty? I found this cute fresh lemonade sign that I decided to put in the next basket, so I folded it up and got it ready. Then I added a book, some little garden tools, and a little bit of cello to give it some lift. I found these sore muscle patches that I added, a calendar, and another vase I wanted to use as a centerpiece. But I decided to change to this vase because I was on a live stream and my audience suggested changing it to that one, so I did. Get access to my lives and future uploads. Hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that bell button on all so you're notified every time I go live or for future uploads. A gift basket makes the perfect present for just about any occasion, including Mother's Day, housewarming, baby showers, birthdays, weddings, Christmas, and more. These baskets have great items inside, and no one will know you bought them at the dollar store. Impress your friends, neighbors, and co-workers with these fantastic budget-friendly baskets. And they'll be even more special because you made it. So I'm adding a few more things to this basket just to give it a little more color and make it a bit more full. And all of these things I found in my stash. I didn't have to buy anything for this project. Now I'm taking the cellophane and I'm going to wrap up the basket. Just doing the same thing as before. Put out a big piece, put the basket on top, and then gather up all of the long pieces of cello. You want to tie the top, but also the smaller pieces, stick them down with tape just so everything looks uniformed and together. You don't want to have any pieces flying out. Like you see in the back here, the pieces are not held together, but I did tape those down in the back so that everything looked tight and neat. And here's how it turned out. I think it looks fantastic. So I had a few painted jars from previous live streams, and I decided I would make 3 small gifts for the girls that I work with. So what I put in, first of all, were 3 little notepads. I added 2 lip balms each. I found some pens in my stash, so I added 3 pens. I also had these little balloons. They were little smack the balloon and it popped up, so I thought I'd add those. I also added 3 face masks to the little jars. One for each girl. Sometimes being a shopaholic comes in handy for occasions like this when you want to make a nice gift to give. It also makes a nice memory. These one-of-a-kind gifts are made to impress and can save you money if you're on a budget. Use dollar store items with professional high-end results. So I'm just finishing up the jars and adding a few more things. I also want to mention that I did paint each jar as well to give it a little personal touch. I found some little bracelets in my stash that say best friends on it, and I thought that would be cute. So I'm just adding those in right now. And now I'm measuring the cello to see how much I will need for each little jar. And then I just do it the same way. Put down the cello, put down the jar, then lift up the cello and gather it all together and put a ribbon. If you want to give an amazing gift and make a lasting memory for the person you love, try this awesome idea of giving a gift that they will treasure at an affordable price for you. Make one of these gifts for someone special. Pack it up with love and make a precious family memory that you can look back on fondly. If you want to see how I made some beautiful baskets at Christmas time on a budget and they look high-end, make sure to click the next video.